Good morning, everyone. Sorry, again. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. First of all, thank you everyone for coming here today. Let me introduce myself first. My name is Nisarat Phonsen. I am a senior year student at the Sec.701 University. Well, I am here today to represent you, a hidden leader in the technology and social network industry, who created a popular application you definitely knew. He is Zhang Yiming, a Chinese internet entrepreneur. If you don't know him, don't worry, because today I'm here to introduce him to you. There are three main parts of my presentation. Firstly, I will start with the origin and background, and then I will move on to his popular application. And lastly, I will talk about Zhang Yiming's leadership. My talk should take about 8 minutes, so if you have any questions, feel free to ask me. Well, let's get started. As you can see on the screen, we will be looking at the origin and background. The purpose of this talk is to provide you information about Zhang Yiming. And as I said earlier, Zhang Yiming is a Chinese internet entrepreneur. He is the founder of ByteDance company in China. ByteDance is a giant company in China, but Zhang Yiming is a secretive one. It's no wonder that people don't know him because he is quiet and introvert. According to what he wrote on ByteDance company website, he said, He said, similarly, I'm not very social, preferring solitary activities like being online, reading, listening to music, and contemplating what may be possible. That's made us to know he is quiet and introvert. Well, let's see his origins. In his university, he's majored in software engineering, and he used to work for Phonsen, a website in China, as an engineer. And then he left Phonsen to work for Microsoft. And in 2009, he decided to take over Phonsen real estate as his first company. And in 2012, he founded the ByteDance company. ByteDance developed video sharing, social networking services, and some applications. Well, there's so much for the origin and background. So let's move on to the next point. In this part of my presentation, I would like to tell you about his popular application. Okay, let's continue. As you know, 2 years ago, how boring we all stay at home all day in the COVID-19 situation. And what can help us to get out of that boring time? That is social media. And as I said earlier, Zhang Yiming's company created and developed many applications. And the application he created is a very popular application in the COVID-19 period. Ladies and gentlemen, maybe you don't know Zhang Yiming, but I think nobody don't know this application. That is TikTok, although in Chinese name. TikTok is very popular sharing video application, especially in these few years. After Zhang Yiming launched it in China, he decided to launch it in international market. TikTok is also very popular in the United States. It has been downloaded about 130 million times, and it has reached 2 billion downloads worldwide. Later, TikTok is not only sharing video application, it can be a kind of job. Because of the power of TikTok, there are many users use it as a way to earn money, such as some people use TikTok, some people make a video or short film to sharing only on TikTok, and some people sell their product through TikTok Live. Well, all I have said is under Zhang Yiming's ability and ByteDance management. So let's move on to the last point. In this part, I would like to tell you about Zhang Yiming's leadership. As I said earlier, Zhang Yiming is the founder of ByteDance who developed TikTok. And as you know, China is a very big country. So it's not easy to develop an application to be popular domestically. But TikTok became popular, that is because of Zhang Yiming's ability and leadership. And moreover, Zhang Yiming also expanded TikTok to worldwide. And as I said before, TikTok also popular in the United States. So as you know, the conflict between the United States and China. So many Chinese people blame him as a traitor. But those people couldn't change Zhang Yiming's vision. he kept continuing develop TikTok worldwide. Thank you. Furthermore, in 2020, Donald Trump has a policy to ban TikTok because he believes TikTok is the national security threat. If not, Zhang Yiming have to trade 20% TikTok stocks to Oracle and Walmart, the United States company. To keep the user in the USA, Zhang Yiming decided to got the Trump deals. Well, Zhang Yiming's effort can be succeeded and the problem can be closed through. That is because of Zhang Yiming's leadership, ability, vision, and his company finance. Alright, we come to the end of my presentation. And what I mentioned before, the purpose of this talk is to provide you information about Zhang Yiming. So let me run through my 3 points again. Firstly, I started with the origin and background. And then I moved on to his popular application. And lastly, I ended with Zhang Yiming's leadership. So from my point of view, the last point, that is Zhang Yiming leadership, is the one I want to highlight because it's beneficial for people who want inspiration and motivation to work or study. And from Zhang Yiming's story, what I want to suggest you is don't give up to any obstacle and keep going what you are doing. And that is my presentation today. Thank you everyone for listening.